Hi, I'm Brian Krause, one of the guys of Charmed, and you're back here watching the beautiful women of Charmed, just like I do every day.
Let me see.
The women of Charmed wouldn't be as sexy as they are if they didn't have the men of Charmed to be sexy with.
It's a very hard job to have to work with those guys, to have to look at their faces every day.
Actor Brian Krause stars as Leo, a guardian angel type character known as a white lighter.
Last season I started as a handyman. About halfway through, the audience found out I had powers. I have powers to heal. I can disappear, reappear.
I hate when he does that.
I was like, oh no, anybody who has powers dies. And, you know, so I came in the day of, I'm supposed to do this magic thing, and, you know, I had no idea if I was a good guy or bad guy, and I'm like, okay, good guy, bad guy. They're like, good guy, good guy. And I was like, whew.
Brian Krause is just the consummate professional, always knows his dialogue, and he's sort of got the worst of it because he's the white lighter. He has to explain the demons of the week.
Story editor Robert Masello tries to make sense of all these magical men.
The white lighters are kind of angelic creatures, and in this case, Leo is the white lighter who has been assigned to the three Charmed sisters, and his job is to kind of watch over them and help them, but at the same time, he is, as the stories have developed, he's formed an emotional and romantic attachment to the character of Piper, so it's been very difficult for him to decide whether to remain on the higher plane as a white lighter.
What had happened is I saved her when I wasn't supposed to, and they clipped my wings, the elders clipped my wings, and I'm like on suspension. We were dating last year, and then she found out I'm a white lighter, and it made it kind of difficult to kind of be together and have a normal relationship, so we kind of broke it off, and she met Dan, the neighbor, and they started dating.
Actor Greg Vaughn portrays Leo's rival, next-door neighbor Dan Gordon.
He definitely knows he's fighting to win Holly, to win Piper, I should say, to win her heart, you know, and with somebody in my way, it's just constantly a challenge. I mean, I think Dan feels like he's going somewhere with her, and then bam, it's a slap in the face. Something else comes up, and it's like Leo's back in the picture.
Dan.
Leo.
Obviously, Leo is the favorite because he's been around longer, and I don't know what's going to happen with my love triangle.
I don't know about any of the witchcraft. I don't know about anything.
Piper?
Leo.
So I'm kind of left in the dark in certain areas, but well, you know, each week is a different week, and it just makes this constant roller coaster ride of where we're going to go.
Shannon Doherty's character, Prue, also has a new love interest, played by recurring guest star Antonio Sabato Jr., though the relationship seems doomed from the start.
There's a lot about me you don't know.
A few things that you need to learn about me, too.
I'm a bad guy turned good guy, you know, and I need her help.
Charmed. They can't be bad for too long.
No, just a little bad.
After breaking out of jail and kidnapping Prue to help him fight demons, Antonio's character might end up back in the slammer indefinitely.
It's the whole Patty Hearst syndrome, right? You're like kidnapped, and all of a sudden you fall in love with your abductor.
That's the only way to hang out with Shannon anyway, to kidnap her. Because she's so busy, you know, it's the only way.
I told you I'm not getting my sisters involved.
Fine. What's most important to me is if they believe the work, and you know, and this show, you know, sometimes it's kind of hard because, you know, you're talking about witches and stuff.
We're witches. We have powers.
Also struggling to come to terms with the witchcraft is Police Inspector Daryl Morris, played by actor Dorian Gregory.
He just found out that these women are witches, and it's just like, okay. You know what I mean? And he's slowly starting to discover this world that he never even knew existed.
Someone tried to kill us.
See who it was?
She's in there.
She. He's trying to keep things together, you know? He's trying to keep his job under control. He's trying to keep his life under his control, and he's trying to keep his sanity under control. And that's why you're standing here alive, and she's in here riddled with bullets.
Dorian's like hysterical. Dorian's probably got the loudest laugh of anybody I've ever heard.
I'm like, oh, all right.
What's the matter?
He didn't bleed. He's not bleeding. There's no blood. There's no...
Greg and I are really, really close. We're good friends.
Of course he's not bleeding. He's frozen. His blood is frozen.
A friend of mine actually had a birthday party, and she had a prom theme, and I'd never been to the prom, so I asked Greg to be my prom date, and he brought me a corsage, which was really adorable.
If I could have one of the girls cast a spell, I don't know, that's pretty tough. I mean, Saved by the Bell. You know, I mean, I just feel like they've already cast the spell before I even knew it, and now I'm here.
When we return, the women of Charmed show us the magic behind their magic.
There's a large snake with a demon's head on top of it, and he's swirling towards you and duck and scream.